Hello and welcome to a new video. And as you can see, it's a very mystery parcel. The item arrived about an hour ago, and it's something that wasn't really on my radar until I was flicking through something. And normally I assumed that my brother might get it, but on that chance that he might not, I decided to order it. Now, normally this particular product, I have do this on my channel, but normally I don't speak. But as this is obviously a mystery parcel and it's something really new, I've decided to do it in this format. So without further ado, we shall commence the unboxing. As you can see, it's well packaged. It's cardboard. It says here, please do not bend, which it kind of wasn't. I can tell it is something superhero related, so whether or not you'll figure it out. If I managed to get it out. And there we have it. As you can see here. And it's the first issue of Supergirl, under the banner of the Summer of Superman, obviously with the new Superman movie coming out in July, and which I've seen the first trailer for it, which was great. And obviously the following year after that, we'll be having the Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. So what better way of showcasing a new Supergirl comic? As you can see, it's by the team of Sophie Campbell and Tamara Bonvillain, if I'm butchering that. And again, as I said, that this is the first issue. She now obviously debuts now in a new costume. So that's going to be very interesting because before she had her classic costume, then she had the all-in-one costume in the Superman comics with a jacket, and now she's gone back to pretty much the classic Supergirl look. There are variant different covers available of issue 1. I bought this for about just under £5. So again, I don't know if my brother's going to be getting it, and as I said earlier on in the video, I wasn't sure whether or not he was going to get it or not, so I decided to do. Over the years I've had different issue 1s of Supergirl when I've restarted the comics. One of the ones that I've got, which is actually worth a lot of money, is the issue 1 of Supergirl. That was the Linda Danvers version of Supergirl, obviously where the protoplasma Supergirl merged with Linda Danvers, and it's the comic where you see a picture of her with her shirt open with the obviously the House of L symbol, and her holding a skateboard or something with the badges. And that comic, believe it or not, I think it was that comic was by Gary Frank, who did the art, and that comic, believe it or not, is actually worth a lot of money now. Which, if I do find it, I might do a little video on it, so you can showcase it. But yeah, but last time I looked a few years ago, it was worth a lot of money. So I couldn't go by and not buy this particular issue of Supergirl. Again, this is where I got it from eBay and from a seller called Comic Biz, which I ordered it about 2 days ago, and it's actually come really quickly. So I'm really pleased that it's come quite fast as well. And again, in the cardboard packaging here, where obviously it wasn't bendable, and then the actual comic itself has got a cardboard in it as well, so you know that it's going to be really highly protected. Just taking a photograph of this for eBay, because I obviously want to leave the seller good feedback. As you can see, you've got the cardboard in it, which is nice because it obviously helps to protect the cover or the comic, should I say. I know that is one variant where it's got like a blank page, so there's nothing on it, it's completely white. So that's pretty cool. We have a quick look at this. This I definitely want to get Superman Unlimited. That does look cool as well. And again, as I said, it comes with the banner of the Summer of Superman, and then you got her. You can see there flying with Crypto, obviously who we've seen in the Superman movie as well. So that's going to be very interesting. And obviously her new costume. And we'll see with the actress Millie Alcock will be playing Kara Zor-El in the comic adaptation of Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Again, nobody knows what the costume of Supergirl's costume will be in the movie, and I'm curious as to whether or not it will be based on this, because there were some so-called leaks that showed images from the movie, and which I don't know if they're true or not, and it kind of did look like this, but you know, we'll never know. But I think they've gone back to giving her a younger look, more of a teenage look, so to speak. In the comics, she's looked very different in terms of the costumes and obviously the way. And obviously we've had the CW Supergirl series where she looked a little bit older. This is obviously comic. The character is going to be based in Midvale, and I think as you can see her there wearing the glasses, and I think her hair colour is different, so it's brown. So that's will be her disguise. Obviously her having brown hair. I don't know if she's wearing a wig or not. I couldn't tell you if she's wearing a wig or not. I don't know. But yeah, it's pretty cool that I'm a costume. But she's had a costume like this before with the Mid-Rift. There's been various different costumes on that as well, and you got an advertisement there for Absolute Wonder Woman. So this is really weird here, but obviously I don't know what the story's about because I only just got this as well. So this is going to be an interesting read. See, the last panel says, my name's Linda Danvers, nice to meet you. No, I'm Linda Danvers, or at least I think I am. So that's going to be very interesting as to what's going on there. Very interesting. So yeah, they've gone for a very good, a younger look for Supergirl. But I'm just really glad that I've been able to pick up the first issue. Again, I don't know if it's going to be going to be worth anything in the future. But I'm always, when it comes to say like something like Superman and say like the Flash, certain of my favourite characters, I always try to go for the first issues because they normally tend to go up. But like when I had to get the first issue of the Flash recently, when they redid the numbers for the Wally West Flash and the trouble, I think I've said a video on that, and how I had to go all that trouble into trying to get I think it was issue 700 of the Flash, and it was just, I think it was issue 700 or 800, whichever rebranded to issue 1, and it was so difficult in trying to find that issue. So I'm just so glad, that I've managed to get this first issue of Supergirl. I'm going to take another picture there for eBay again. And again, it'd be one of those things where I'm obviously going to try and look after the comics, because that's what I normally do with most of my comics. So I try to look after them the best I can. Obviously, accidents, do happen, but I try to look after my comics in terms of the actual quality of them. Obviously, things can happen in life, but yeah, I think there's going to be a couple more Superman issues as well, with the Superman Unlimited, as you can see there, with it being under the banner of the Summer of Superman. Yeah, I'm going to try and see if I can get those issues when they come out. So this is issue 1 of Supergirl under in her new comic book release. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the other issues of Supergirl. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to share your friends and family. Also, you can give this video a thumbs up. I highly appreciate that. That allows people to find my YouTube channel and content. And this is because of the YouTube algorithms favor the bigger YouTubers, so who put so their channels and content get put on YouTube recommendation page because of the algorithms, and obviously being a smaller time YouTuber, it's a lot harder to promote and for people to find my channel. So it will be nice. You can leave a comment and also a like. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing if you want to see stuff like this, whether it's comic books, whether it's stuff like this, the Absolute series that they've been doing recently with DC Comics, which I've been loving and enjoying. Also my comic book collection, my comic book graphic novels. Also, I've got some comic book figures and statues that I've got. I bought 2 recent ones. One of them super related, which I got from Forbidden Planet for more than half price. The other one is Transformers related, from the 1986 animated movie Transformers the movie, which I haven't bought anything Transformers related in for more than 20 years. So I'm really looking forward to unboxing that video and then trying to transform that particular figure, which is going to be really interesting. Also, I bought some figures in the January sale. Christmas just gone. Previous Christmases, previous January sales as well. And also, a friend of mine donated me his statues and figures a few years ago. Now, some of you would have seen there from the Art FX, pretty much for Justice League. And he donated me some other statues and figures as well, which are Marvel and DC related as well, so, and Star Wars as well. So check out those videos and when we'll do more of them. And check out the other Art FX statues that I've done, which was basically of the Justice League. So you can go back, which I did a few months ago. I did do a video on Superboy Prime from McFarlane Toys, an absolutely fantastic figure in terms of the articulation, the level of detail, the paintwork, the posability of the figure. Again, it stands proudly on my Blu-ray bookcase. Again, check out that video to see how good that figure is, and I definitely recommend it if you're a Superboy fan, Superman fan, especially with the movie coming out now, and DC or even a superhero fan in general. Definitely recommend checking out that figure because it's an absolutely fantastic figure. And I was on the fence on whether or not at the time whether or not I should buy it, and it's only when I looked at other YouTubers unboxings videos of Superboy Prime that definitely made up my mind in wanting to purchase it. And that's what I do with a lot of the products that I do and that I like, is that if you're on the fence in wanting to check out those particular products, then you can check them out. I mean, hopefully my videos will help sway you whether or not you should or shouldn't buy that particular product. So we're going to have lots of figures and statues, and there will be DC, Marvel, and even Star Wars as well. So keep an eye out for that. Also do Blu-ray and Blu-ray Steelbook unboxings, my Blu-ray and Blu-ray Steelbook collection, my limited edition DVDs. Also, I did something VHS related, which is of the 1985 movie Back to the Future, which I spoke about my history of that movie, the history of VHS, which was the format before DVD. We'll be following it up with Back to the Part 2 on VHS, which I've got a big memories and a history with that particular VHS cassette. And then we'll be following it up with Back to the Future Part 3 on VHS as well. I've got less memories of that, not so much of the movie, but of the VHS, because I never actually owned it on VHS, just the recording off of Sky. But yeah, keep a lookout for those videos. Also, video game unboxings, video game playthroughs as well. I've been trying to do a couple more demos on some of the games that I've been unboxing. So whether or not they'll be live or streamed or pre-recorded, you can check out those videos when they're done. Also, beauty products, whether it's shower gels, body washes, bath salts, facial products, aftershaves, etc. Anything that I see in my travel, I check out those particular products. I then, after a few weeks, do follow-up videos as YouTube shorts, telling you as short reviews on whether or not I recommend those particular products or whether or not they're money for value. So keep an eye out for that. Also, I do movie and TV show reviews and recommendations. The last 2 movies I did was of the 1982 movie Tron, which is if you haven't seen it, definitely worth checking out. It's a fantastic movie. Obviously the sequel they've got was Tron Legacy, was a good couple of decades later, followed by the third movie in this franchise with Tron Ares, which I think comes out in August sometime. And then the Tron one I've got is a fantastic looking steelbook. Also the 1982 movie Star Trek II Wrath of Khan. Fantastic, not only a fantastic Blu-ray steelbook, but also a great movie and a great Star Trek movie as well. And you get two versions of the movie as the theatrical cut and the director's cut as well. So I definitely recommend checking out Vol's reviews, and I'm going to be doing over movie reviews of movies old and new. So check that out. Also, art books where I've done 3. So I've done of the movie Gemini Man, Black Panther Wakanda, and the art and making of Pacific Rim Uprising, and which those books were between 30 to £35 each, and I got them for £2.99 as of all the hardback from Forbidden Planet. So if you're ever in the Holborn area in central London, definitely check out Forbidden Planet. They do some good sales there, obviously while the stocks last. The art books they do have in there range from £2.99 to £4.99, so anywhere between that price. I do have some other art books that I purchased from there during the January sales and the previous January sales as well, and Christmas as well, and they will be movie, TV show, and video game related. Also, I've collected other art books over the years, and the most of our James Bond books. So if you're into James Bond, definitely check out those videos. Also, I do gadgets and film memorabilia products. So I've got something back to which is related again from the film memorabilia. Again, I think you're absolutely gonna love it when you see these particular products. And the funny thing is that where I got them from TK Maxx, it's totally gone. Where my local one, which was months ago. So check out those videos when they're eventually filmed and released. Also, I'll do a monthly vlog, which tells you what I've been up to for the last month, what I'm up to in the next month, rant videos, and YouTube shorts as well. Also, accessories, whether it's for gaming, laptops, or even mobile phones, whether it's battery packs, joypads, laptop sleeves, and cases of mobile phones, etc., or anything else. I do that on my channel. DIY products, which I've got, which I've bought to further add to my DIY stuff that I need, stuff to do around when they're needed. Food and drink reviews I will also do as well. I've got something Iron Brew related. I think apparently it's meant to be the original recipe, so it's gonna be interesting to try out the original Iron Brew to the one that's already out. What I might have to do actually is buy the normal Iron Brew and then doing that review, do the comparison between the original recipe and the current one that they generally speaking do in the shop. So that's just reminded me of having to do that. Also, electrical appliances, whether it's a microwave unboxing, which I've done, you can check out that video. 3 Vax products, 2 more carpet cleaners. One was a vacuum cleaner. Well, the first carpet cleaner from the Vax product I had to send back because it was damaged and it was discontinued. So they gave us a full refund, and I bought a newer and better one. That was from a few years ago, which I have to do a review on that. So I'll be doing it, so it's a few years late. So what better time to do a review on that, and also of the vacuum cleaner from Vax as well. So yes, there'll be plenty of content coming to my YouTube channel, or it already is, and it's never enough time in the day sorry, to film and record and upload everything, so I don't want to bombard people's subscriptions with tons of videos. So yeah, there's gonna be plenty of stuff. I also about a month ago managed to pre-order the Nintendo Switch 2, the Mario Kart World Bundle, which unfortunately will be digital, and it was the cheapest way of getting the game rather than buying the Switch 2 and then buying Mario Kart World, the cartridge physically, which would have been more expensive. So it's the only way I had to save money. So we will be doing an thorough unboxing of the Nintendo Switch 2 as long as nothing happens to my pre-order. So I'm looking forward to that, because I haven't unboxed a console in over maybe 4 years, since the last one would have been the PS5. So I'm really looking forward to that. That will be early June. Now, I can't guarantee that it will be I'll be able to film and upload the video on day of release, because obviously it's due to when it's delivered. I took the cheaper delivery route just to save money. So I might be a bit late to the party. Obviously, there's plenty of YouTubers that will probably get it delivered on the day or pick it up from the store wherever you are in the world. but regardless of the case, we will be doing a unboxing video of the Nintendo Switch 2, which, as I said before, I'm really looking forward to doing. Also, we will be doing a series of comparison videos comparing the Switch 1 to the Switch 2 in terms of the Joy-Cons and how the buttons and the size and how they feel, and the joysticks as well, the dock, and then the main unit itself and the kickstand. So there will be a series of comparison Nintendo Switch to Switch 1 video. So I'm really looking forward to that. That will be my late birthday present, because my birthday was in early May, and obviously Switch is coming out in early June. So yeah, so what a better way, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, than to know in the next 3 weeks or so that, well, depending on when this is uploaded, that the Switch 2 will be out and about. So yeah, again, really looking forward to the Switch 2. Anyway, I was at Christmas 2023, we hit 500 subs. Early 2024, we hit 600 subs, and as of the 16th of May, we're more than halfway to 900 YouTube subscribers. So again, a big thank you to all of you who subscribe to my YouTube channel, whether or not you're a long time regular or you're somebody that's recently subscribed. I really appreciate you and all of you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hopefully you're enjoying the content. If there's any questions that you want to ask, then please feel free to ask, and I'll do the best I can in answering the questions. Hopefully we can get to 900 YouTube subscribers, and then my big target or goal is to get to the big 1,000. So that's been my big target of the last couple of years. So again, thank you to every single one of you who subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I really appreciate all of you from the bottom of my heart. Also, I live stream on Twitch. To find me on there, it's the same name as my YouTube name, just add the number 76. If you can't find the channel and want to follow me on there, then I will leave the link in the description box. I don't have a set schedule when I live stream. This is mainly due to my busy ongoing personal life, which has been hectic these days, and also health issues. So I can't have a set schedule on when I stream. So for me, it's a day-by-day basis of when I can stream and how long I can stream for. So if you can, give me a follow on there. Even if you can't, what I try to do is, if there's no copyright music in there, I try to export it to YouTube. So if you can, give me a follow on Twitch. Speaking of YouTube, on a rare occasion I do live stream on YouTube. Mainly it will be casual gaming, so it'll be beat 'em ups, shoot 'em ups, racing games, platform games, sports games, things like that. Nothing to hardcore. And even if you do miss the live streams, the videos will be kept up. Although it would be nice to have some live viewership if you can, so hit the notification bell on the off chance I do live stream. I did do 2 birthday live streams, 2 videos, live streams that I did on my birthday, so you can check out those videos. And again, as I said, those videos will be kept up when I live stream. So hit the notification bell on the off chance that I do live stream. And it just leaves me to say, wherever you are in the world, please stay safe. And I will speak to you again in the next video. Bye for now.